Hi and welcome back to part two. This is where I just do some analysis on some of the contracts that I focus on and trade on a daily basis. So before I do that, just the legend so you know exactly what's there. So the black numbers are going to be support and resistance levels based on trend lines. Pink numbers are going to be breakout levels. And claret numbers, they're just going to be horizontal levels where I've identified support or resistance, generally based on double or triple tops or bottoms. As usual, I'm starting with the Dow Jones. I've got resistance at 39,323 and support at 38,117. I've added the fibs on there as well, really just in case this market still has more of a sell-off. The S&P, I've got resistance at 52.69, support at 51.49. Again, I've added the fibs here just in case the sell-off sort of picks up speed. Nasdaq sort of just trod water over last week really. And I've got resistance at 18,508 and support at 18,114. Just looking at a couple of currencies now. So pound against the dollar. Obviously there's a bit of strength came in towards the end of the week for the dollar. And I've got resistance at 127.16. I've got support at 124.32. Now I've added the fibs again, so obviously the market's closed below the 382 and just below the 50 level. So again, when we see the start of the week, it's going to depend if it manages to recover above the 50 level or whether it's going to break that trend line. The euro against USD, so the euro's been well under pressure. Part of that expectations of rate cuts in June from the ECB, of course. And so I've got resistance at 109.79. I've got support at 106.48, and I've added the fibs on there. Obviously, it's broken through those at the moment, so if the market does tend to start to rally, then we can potentially look at those as resistance levels on the way up. Well, Bitcoin, had a crazy day on Friday, $6,500 range, and I've got resistance at 74.399. I've got support at 62.75, and I've got a breakout just below that at 61.75, which is that sort of pinky colour line. For gold, that's been on a wild rally as well, and again on Friday made another new record high. I've got resistance now at 24.49. I've got support at 22.86. Then I've got another support also at 22.38. And gold is just been sort of very much in focus. Big rally, which is just continuing for the moment. Finally, WTI, I've got resistance at 87.67. I've got support lower down 83.77. There's also 84.57, which is a breakout trade should it get below there. And again, a lot of this is because of what's going on in the Middle East, so it's going to depend on sort of the interpretation of Iran's retaliation Saturday night to how traders react to that on the reopening. So that's it for the analysis. So the fib levels are on there as well, just in case they come into play. But have a great week, and hope to see you again next week. So, just a little heads up on my services. So I offer a daily newsletter. That includes global news, headlines, my views. That's a subscription service. I also offer one-day workshops. You know, this helps you to discover if trading could be your next career or maybe just a secondary income. But you know, the one thing is, because I offer a variety of them, is that I can also just fill in any gaps that you may have with your current trading, or you know, whether it's macro or actual trading skills. And then I offer a 1 week intensive course. You know, that's going to make you feel confident and competent after just 1 week. And you know, that's going to basically give you the foundations on which to build your trading career. You know, I'm going to help you find that inner trader, and that also now includes a free trading challenge. And then there's my Flexi Masterclass. That's 6 weeks of guided learning, but you can spread them out. You don't have to take them all at once, and that does help to accelerate the learning curve. And that's designed to provide you with all the knowledge and trading tools that you're going to need to navigate these markets, you know, and any asset class, you know, whether it's financial, commodity, digital, I'm involved in them all. And as I say, the weeks can be spread out there, and that also includes a free trading challenge. Trader mentoring, so you know, maybe you've already got some experience but you're looking to get to that next level and you're struggling to do that. I offer mentoring by the hour, by the day, or a monthly subscription. It's entirely up to you, but you know, I just want to help you guys to reach that next level time and again. And of course, I provide lots of trader educational content, not just to individuals but also to exchanges and brokers. And if you're looking for that funded trading account, you know, so you don't have to risk your capital, then contact me for details. I've got 2 good ones that I use. Okay, so finally, as usual, just ending with a disclaimer. So, you know, if you're already involved, then you'll know this. If not, then please take serious note of this, that trading does involve the risk of loss of capital and it's not suitable for everyone. However, I do hope it is for you. And now, because there's leverage involved from many companies, just be careful, because you can lose substantially more than that initial investment. You know, the regulators are a bit more on top of that these days, but you know, even so, just be a bit cautious. Everything that I include in these just purely for educational purposes. I'm not trying to encourage you to trade or invest. That must be your decision. And of course, before you make that decision, you've got to consider the risks involved. And that includes your financial situation, definitely your level of experience, definitely your risk appetite, and of course, only risk capital you're prepared, but more importantly, that you can afford to lose. And if you've got any doubts whatsoever, you know, first of all, think twice before you do it. Speak to a financial advisor. And do that before you risk your capital. You know, I have so many people come to me because they've lost money. I'd rather they come to me and learn how to do it and not have lost the money in the first place, because that's just a waste of their savings. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed these, and you know, I'll be doing these on a weekly basis, so I'm going to post the links in places so that you can get to them. My new website will be finished soon, but in the meantime, you can reach me at the email address below on all the slides, which is chrisjtubby55@gmail.com. And all I can say is I wish you a wonderful week. Best of luck with your trading, and hope to see you again next weekend. Bye for now.